we doing, folks? Right. Originally, we were heading down to Dorset to check out some stone circles, but the weather said otherwise. So, me and my friend here has sort of wound up in rural Somerset. And since I've been kind of meaning to be doing this sort of group of churches for a while, thought we might as well just do it. So, we're currently in Compton Bishop, in a church called St Andrews. So yeah, let's just get to the go. I think we've got 2 or 3 churches to check out today, so let's get cracking. Right, so it's 800 years old church. It's big for a little village church. It's very charming, as you would expect with this countryside. So this church has been around for at least 800 years as well. It's the Compton Bishop. It's named by Saxon settlers. So we have a long stretch of history from around here. And yeah, I've only been here myself 1 or 2 times before, and yeah, I always forget the scale of it. It's definitely a lot bigger on the inside than it is on the out. And yeah, like everywhere you look in this church, it's like it's just really beautifully put together. I mean, look at this pulpit. And right next to a really beautiful stained glass window. But like, when you go into this chancel is massive. I believe this was put here later. This is probably the newest part of the church. It's huge. See, there we go. St Andrews Compton Bishop. Really cool. I don't know if that's going to be a Scottish flag or a Mercian flag. If it's Scotland, I don't know what the Scotland resemblance is. Strange, because over here we have, we have English and Scottish flags. See? Not sure.
It's the above the Great War, so it could be related to that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Could
From
be.
1904, yeah. First World War.
Okay, so it's something to do with the First World War. Okay, and then we got King Charles just there.
Lighting is the best, so it's hard to see some of the signs.
Yeah, but I think I like that. I like the fact it's a bit dark and dingy. You know.
Yeah, it definitely adds.
It definitely adds.
Yeah.
It's very quiet. Like I can't hear anything. There's no outside traffic noise or nothing. Like we are right in the sticks right now. This part of Somerset really is. So I mean, like, you as a Christian man, do you really think this sort of has a sort of energy, sort of, you know, whereas some churches are very boring and, you know, don't have that sort of spiritual connection, if you know what I mean?
I would say it's definitely, you can see from the times it was built in the 14th century,
Yeah.
the presence is definitely here, and it's a lot more traditional in that sense.
Yeah.
It's definitely got this kind of effect, you know, that you feel like you're in a sacred place.
Yes.
Whereas compared to the modern architecture with churches, it's very much soulless, you can say a lot of the time. So I'll definitely say that this place, especially as I mentioned earlier, you can see that this bit here is a lot darker. You know, here when you're looking at the altar, look at the windows, how it's orchestrated, it just feels much more sacred, you can say.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's they've really, I mean, like I said, this is probably the newest part of the church, and they've done really well with this chancel.
You can tell as well of the windows, the amount, in general, the architecture, the amount of detail put in, you know, the composition of the roof as well, being, you know, wooden, with a, you know, really, shall I say, plain, pale stone.
Yeah.
You know, the way it's all composing, it really gives you like this kind of higher shall I say, feeling.
I know what you mean. You sort of like that sort of levitating sort of feeling, you know.
Yeah.
You're sort of like going away from the sort of the material world.
Yeah, it's kind of definitely, you know, takes you back in time.
Yes, that one. So like I say, like as I say in like my previous video, like even like myself, I'm not a Christian. Going to these sort of rural English churches, sends you back in time and just sort of gives you.
You can see.
It gives you like a sort of feeling of peace. What you found?
I was gonna see the Bible here.
Shut up.
Bible from early 20th century, just over 100 years old.
Nice.
And you can see the size of it. Generally, on the New Testament, 1906.
Okay, cool.
Whereas here it was dated 1911, I'm pretty sure. So it was presented in Christmas, I imagine, 1911, to the parish. Yep.
Yeah, I seem to be tripping up wherever I go. Like yesterday when I was in Exmoor, I was just tripping up all over the place.
But it does show you, you know, for example, if, I don't know, probably not the best angle, but looking at the ground with plenty of unevenness.
Yeah.
Which kind of shows as well the age of this place.
Yeah. I like it. It's very cool. Right, let's have a little wander around the churchyard. I mean, look at this. That's really cool. Got a little stumpy one there. Oh yeah, it's a really fresh day for it. Alright, let's see what we can see. Yeah, see what I mean by how out the way we are. This is rural Somerset. The way I like it. Oh, this one's really cool. Look at that. It's broken off and just been left there. Right, so that's St Andrews and Compton Bishop. Right, heading on to the next one. Let's go. Right, so just a bit up the road, we're in the village of Loxton. And yeah, I always like when you enter this church, look, the lich gate. Very nice. So yeah, let's come check out this 13th century church. Okay, it's another rural church. Again, I've been here a handful of times, and this is again a church I really like. It's rural, it's quiet, it's dark, it's dingy, which you know we all like. But yeah, it's very charming. It feels very old, very ancient. Yeah, look at that. A lot more intimate than the previous one, he says. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I mean. Like the last one was bigger than it looked on the outside, didn't it?
Yeah.
But this one really is a smaller church.
But also, you know, as the one before, we said it was quite dark in there, but you can see the difference on the, you know, walls here. The stone here is much taller, much darker, kind of, you know, gives you this
More enclosed feel, doesn't it?
Absolutely,
Like you're sort of you're away from the outside material world and you're inside like the spiritual world, you could say. Yeah, I get that. Very cool. So this church dates back to the late 1200s, and yeah, it's said to have been built on Saxon foundation. So Saxon church was here prior. It's like built on top of a Saxon church, and yeah, this chancel's stunning. Look at that. Love it. And what's quirky about this church, follow me down here. That there is a squint window where the sextons could look at the what's going on in the church from the outside. That's very cool. You don't get many squints in churches, so that's a nice little quirk about the church. Yeah, this oak screen dates back to 1501. Which it has had some restoration over the years, but it's stunning. I love, it's dark in here, so you can't really make out the details very well. But I just love how the silhouettes of the angels go against the stained glass windows. It's a really nice touch. Yeah.
Or even the detail, as I mentioned on the roof, you can see the altar compared to the rest of the church, where it's the altar, we've got the additional decoration.
Yeah.
Gives this rich feeling.
Yeah, it's generally got this chancel in general is very nice. It's very well made. So the view from here. Yeah. It's cool, very cool. I mean, this is like I said, like not even 5 minutes from the church we were just at. There's loads of churches here in close proximity, and like I said, both of them have Saxon origins. And the one we're going next also has Saxon origins. So yeah, like I said, a lot of Saxon settlement around here.
We've got the Celtic cross as well on the side altar here.
Yep.
Which we didn't have in the previous one, which is more of a...
Basically, there's a lot of pre-Norman stuff going on in these churches, which is cool. I obviously really like that. So yeah, these churches, if you're around Somerset, North Somerset, then you definitely need to check these out. Right, let's have a look at the churchyard before we step out into the next church, and you can see this porch is pitch black. I can't even see anything now. What are we doing? There we go. Yeah. Let's have a look around the churchyard. Let's go. Yeah, you can see behind me the busy N5 motorway, which is a bit of a letdown, but can't really be helped. You can't hear any of the road noise inside the church. So yeah, this is it on the outside. So yeah, a really lovely hidden church if you're in the area. Right, so that's Loxton Church. So let's head on to the next one. Let's go. Right then, yeah, so you might recognise this church from when I did my last end of year reflections video. It was actually in this church. I sat just there. And yeah, what I really like about this church is that, yeah, it is a Saxon church. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of Norman architecture going on like this, for example. But, right, fortunately this gets locked. You see there in the corner, a dragon head. I'll get a better picture of it on screen now. That was found in the layers of paint, which basically, it's obviously a Saxon design. So yeah, some people have said it's a Viking sign, but that's ridiculous. There's no Viking settlements down here, so that's ridiculous. That's out the window. So yeah, basically, this was originally thought to be a Norman church, but that led it to believe that this is a Saxon church. And if you look over there, I'll do a zoom in. That's like a sort of like a replica that was made a few hundred years later. They're actually dotted all around every corner of that little section of the chancel. So It's pretty fascinating stuff. So like, you know, like I said, the two churches we've been to now both have Saxon origins. So yeah, there's a lot of like Anglo-Saxon Christianity going on around this particular part of Somerset.
It really shows as well, you know, with the culture and traditions as well. It ties in, you can see the Celtic cross as well. That's the second one. On the first one,
Yep.
I couldn't see it anywhere. I don't think we managed to find one, but on the past two churches, you've got the Celtic cross, which obviously, you know, wouldn't be so much linked to Roman Catholics.
Exactly. Because like,
as such.
that's the thing, we're not really seeing much like, Catholic influences in the churches we've been to today, have we?
No, not really. What I mean, perhaps in some of the design even you can tell that it's much more, you would say, related to more the Protestant approach, I would say, or Anglo, the, you know, English Church, for example, because usually with Roman Catholicism it's a lot more rich inside, you know, much more metals, gold, silver, you know, paintings, massive statues, everything is massive. Here, for example, you can see this one is quite, I would say, a humble.
Well, something behind you, the paintings that they've discovered behind the paint.
Yeah.
So there's, again, with the whitewash being stripped back, they discovered these paintings. See, look, they've got patterns up here. It's really cool. This church, so there's a lot about this church that's been brought to life from the past, and it's really interesting. Right, let's have a look at the churchyard. We found this tiny little door, and there's something, you know, cute about these tiny little doors. Come on, let's see for reference.
For reference, so 6 foot, 8 gates about 20 shoulder. But you can see where people used to open it. You can see there's a hole, I imagine, or now from when.
It's like that small door I saw in Stoke Pedro yesterday. That leads to the bell tower. Yeah, really like that. Right, that brings us to the end of this little North Somerset church tour. So yeah, thank you for watching. Have you enjoyed us today?
Absolutely, yeah. Thank you for having me, Joe.
Yeah, thank you for being on. This guy doesn't have any, YouTube channel or anything like that, but he totally should be a YouTuber. You think so? Yeah. Come on, leave a comment. Let's get him on YouTube.
We'll see. Maybe I'll show up in another video at some point.
Yeah, 100%.
But thank you for watching.
Yeah, he's doing all the talking for me now.
Getting carried away.
Yeah. They should also subscribe to my channel, right?
Absolutely.
They should also follow me on Telegram and Instagram, right?
Indeed.
And they should definitely sign up to my Patreon, right?
And don't forget, share the video.
Yeah.
Spread the knowledge.
There you go.
Spread, the beauty we have here in Somerset, the beautiful architecture.
Yeah. Right. So yeah, this would be like the last proper video for YouTube for 2024. The next video would be a reflection of the whole year. So guys, thank you for joining me on my adventures this year in 2024. It's been awesome. So yeah, I'll see you towards the end of the year for the reflection video. Right guys, see you later.